Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and today we're going to take a look at the Bell MX-9 Adventure Snow Helmet available at RevZilla.com. So if you are checking out this video, chances are you want to know what sets this helmet apart from the regular MX-9 Adventure to make it more snow-worthy. So really what you're getting in this helmet is you're getting a dual pane face shield, and that's going to work to make sure it's going to be a maximum anti-fogging face shield for this, even more so than Pinlock. And you're getting a breath box. The breath box has dual functionality in the fact that it's going to help to work to be an anti-fog agent. It's not going to allow the breath to come up and fog up the face shield, and it's going to block off all the massive vents at the front of the helmet to allow you to stay a little bit warmer in the colder months of the year. Other than that, this is an MX-9 Adventure helmet. What that means for you: polycarb shell, 3 different shell sizes, 3 different EPS liners. When we throw this on the scale, it's 3 pounds, 11 ounces in a large. That's going to be 5 ounces heavier than a regular MX-9 Adventure because of the addition of the face shield as well as that breath box. Still DOT, still ECE rated, and it is an intermediate oval fit. That means that it's longer front to back, narrow on the side of the head, and it's going to work for the majority of you riders out there in the American market. If you are not familiar with the MX-9 Adventure and you want all the detailed facts on this, make sure to watch our detailed breakdown video. In the detailed breakdowns, we rip the insides of the helmets out and we show you everything you can expect from this lid. Really what we're talking about here is how the MX-9 Snow version varies from the regular version. And like I said in the beginning, it's going to be the face shield as well as that breath box. Keep in mind, when you're looking at the MX-9 Adventure, this is going to be a $30 premium over the regular version of this helmet. So the Snow version gives you the dual pane face shield and that breath box included. If you were to buy those separately and add them to an existing MX-9 Adventure helmet that you have in your closet, you'd be looking around the $70 price point. So again, this is going to be that $30 premium around the $220 price point for the Snow version. You can also add an electronic shield if you want. There is no way to get more anti-fogging than an electronic shield. That's going to be around the $100 price point if you want to add an electronic shield to either helmets. So starting with the dual pane shield, the real takeaway here is that this is going to be more anti-fog resistant than something like a Pinlock shield would be. You actually have 2 panes of shield that's going to have chambers for air that's going to allow a little channel of air in between both shields. And what this does is it helps to keep fog down. Now, this can be used not just on a snowmobile, but it can also be used on a motorcycle if you want maximum anti-fogging in the winter months. The real takeaway here, though, and something you need to be careful of, is that because there's 2 lenses in here, it can distort your vision at night. So when it's dark out and you're going to have headlights coming at you in traffic, there is a distortion factor here. So it is something that needs to be noted if you plan on using this on your motorcycle. Now, in addition to that dual pane shield, the other thing you're getting is that breath box. So let's go ahead and we're going to pull this out, because the first thing you'll notice is that it comes all the way up to block your nose. It adds a little bit of warmth there on the nose, but really it's kind of keeping all of your breath kind of channeled down as opposed to fogging up the shield. But the other thing it's going to do is it's going to block off all the maximum vents that we have on the front of this MX-9 Adventure helmet. So to get it out, it's simply going to lock into place on the snaps for your cheek pads. So if you unsnap the cheek pads, the breath box simply pops right out. And you're going to see there's 2 holes on either side, which locks that into place. And if you're looking at the massive amount of vents on this, what it does is it blocks off all of those vents with the massive panel locked in the front of this. So that's that secondary feature. You do have a little bit of a chin curtain at the bottom, but it's really this maximum block off that's going to work to keep any air from pushing through on the front of the helmet. So for those of you out there that are using a snowmobile, or perhaps you're just looking for a warmer helmet for your year-round riding, especially if you're on an adventure bike, this is going to be an upgraded version of what you'd get with the regular MX-9 Adventure from Bell. Now, there's a lot of riders out there utilizing Bell helmets as well as the MX-9 Adventure, and if you want to hear more about what those riders have to say, click the info button on your desktop or mobile device, which will allow you, through technology, to read other rider reviews from folks that are already out there talking about this lid and how it works for them. If you have more questions for one of our gear geeks as to which helmet is right for you and your riding style, give me a shout, 877-792-9455, or simply shoot us an email, cs@revzilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Bell MX-9 Adventure Snow Helmet. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.